A blessed day, learners. It's me again, Teacher Lumaban, and if you are new in my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be updated in my videos. This time our topic will be on social science exercises, set 6a. I hope you learn something and enjoy this video. Please share it with your friends to also learn about this topic. Be safe, and God bless you always.
Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Psalm 37 verse 5.
The quartz crystals usually use in quartz clocks. With what chemical formula? Letter A, silicon dioxide. Letter B, sodium silicate. Letter C, germanium oxide. Letter D, germanium oxide and silicon dioxide. Please determine the suitable description of the following choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The suitable description is letter A, silicon dioxide. The quartz crystals usually use in quartz clocks. That has a chemical formula of silicon dioxide. Silicon dioxide, also identified as silica, is an oxide of silicon with the chemical formula SiO2 that usually found in nature as quartz and several living organisms. In many parts of the world, silica is the primary constituent of sand. Which of the gas is not known as a greenhouse gas? Letter A, methane. Letter B, hydrogen. Letter C, nitrous oxide. Letter D, carbon dioxide. Please determine the suitable description of the following choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The suitable description is letter B, hydrogen. The gas that is not known as a greenhouse gas is hydrogen. The most abundant greenhouse gases in Earth's atmosphere are ozone, methane, water vapor, nitrous oxide, carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons. What is bromine? Letter A, red liquid. Letter B, black solid. Letter C, colorless gas. Letter D, highly inflammable gas. Please determine the suitable description of the following choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The suitable description is letter A, red liquid. Bromine is a red liquid. Bromine is a chemical element with the symbol Br and atomic number 35. It is the third lightest halogen and is a fuming red-brown liquid at room temperature that evaporates readily to form a similarly colored vapor. Its properties are intermediate between those of chlorine and iodine. What is the hardest substance available on Earth? Letter A, iron. Letter B, gold. Letter C, platinum. Letter D, diamond. Please determine the suitable description of the following choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The suitable description is letter D, diamond. The hardest substance available on Earth is diamond. A diamond is a solid form of the element carbon with its atoms arranged in a crystal structure called diamond cubic. At room temperature and pressure, another solid form of carbon known as graphite is the chemically stable form of carbon, but diamond rarely converts to it. What measures a unit of kilohertz? Letter A, voltage. Letter B, electric resistance. Letter C, power used by a current of 1 ampere. Letter D, electromagnetic radio wave frequencies. Please determine the suitable description of the following choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The suitable description is letter D, electromagnetic radio wave frequencies. A kilohertz is a unit that measures electromagnetic radio wave frequencies. Radio wave from the piece of the electromagnetic spectrum at lower frequencies than microwaves. The wavelengths of radio waves reach from thousands of meters to 30 centimeters. These communicate to frequencies as low as 3 Hz and as high as 1 GHz, 109 Hz. What is the equivalent of 1 horsepower to watts? Letter A, 746 watts. Letter B, 748 watts. Letter C, 756 watts. Letter D, 736 watts. Please determine the suitable description of the following choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The suitable description is letter A, 746 watts. 1 horsepower is equal to 746 watts. A horsepower is a unit of measurement of power or the rate at which work is done. It is usually about the output of engines or motors. There are many different standards and types of horsepower. What is the unit of a bar? Letter A, heat. Letter B, current. Letter C, temperature. Letter D, atmospheric pressure. Please determine the suitable description of the following choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The suitable description is letter D. Atmospheric pressure. The unit of a bar is atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure, also identified as barometric pressure, is the pressure within the atmosphere of Earth. A standard atmosphere is a unit of pressure defined as 101,325 Pa, equivalent to 760 mm Hg, 29.9212 inches Hg, or 14.696 psi. Which of the following choices shows the masses of the 3 elementary particles in decreasing order? Letter A, leptons, mesons, baryons. Letter B, baryons, mesons, leptons. Letter C, mesons, baryons, leptons. Letter D, leptons, baryons, mesons. Please determine the suitable description of the following choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The suitable description is letter B, baryons, mesons, leptons. The following shows the masses of the 3 elementary particles in decreasing order: baryons, mesons, leptons. Particles currently considered to be elementary include the fundamental fermions, quarks, leptons, antiquarks, and antileptons, which commonly are matter particles and antimatter particles, as well as the fundamental bosons, gauge bosons, and the Higgs boson, which commonly are force particles. What is the wavelength of the visible spectrum? Letter A, 1300 to 3000 angstrom. Letter B, 3900 to 7600 angstrom. Letter C, 7800 to 8000 angstrom. Letter D, 8500 to 9800 angstrom. Please determine the suitable description of the following choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The suitable description is letter B, 3900 to 7600 angstrom. The wavelength of the visible spectrum is 3900 to 7600 angstrom. A spectrum is a condition that is not restrained to a specific set of values but can vary, without steps, across a continuum. The word was primarily used scientifically in optics to describe the rainbow of colors in visible light after passing through a prism. Which of the following has the least penetrating power? Letter A, gamma rays. Letter B, beta particles. Letter C, alpha particles. Letter D. All have the same penetrating power. Please determine the suitable description of the following choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The suitable description is letter C, alpha particles. The alpha particles have the least penetrating power. Alpha particles, also called alpha rays or alpha radiation, consist of 2 protons and 2 neutrons bound together into a particle identical to a helium-4 nucleus. They are generally produced in the process of alpha decay but may also process in other ways. What is rayon chemically? Letter A, pectin. Letter B, glucose. Letter C, amylase. Letter D, cellulose. Please determine the suitable description of the following choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The suitable description is letter D, cellulose. Rayon chemically cellulose. Rayon is a synthetic fiber made of natural sources of regenerated cellulose, such as wood and similar agricultural products. It possesses the same molecular structure as cellulose. Which of the following mainly used for optic fibers? Letter A, weaving. Letter B, food industry. Letter C, communication. Letter D, musical instruments. Please determine the suitable description of the following choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The suitable description is letter C, communication. The optic fibers mainly use for communication. An optical fiber is a flexible, transparent fiber made by drawing glass or plastic to a bore slightly thicker than a human hair. What is the main ingredient of leather? Letter A, polymer. Letter B, collagen. Letter C, nucleic acid. Letter D, carbohydrate. Please determine the suitable description of the following choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The suitable description is letter B, collagen. The main ingredient of leather is collagen. Leather is a durable and flexible material generated by tanning animal rawhide and skins. The most traditional raw material is cattle hide. It produces at manufacturing scales ranging from artisan to modern industrial scale.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I hope you enjoyed, learned something new about our topic on the social science exercises, set 6a. If you learned something in this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video with your friends who also learned about this topic. If you have comments, questions, and suggestions, you can leave a message in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching my videos, hoping that we meet again in my next blog, and God bless you always.